Welcome to the Living Oneness Gathering. I am your host, Sue Dumais. It's an honor to be here once again with you, joining our hearts, joining our intentions, and uniting with the energy of harmony, balance, peace, compassion, not human compassion, but divine compassion, and bringing all of us together in this way is offering an opportunity for each of you to receive an activation, but also an opportunity for each of you to become more and more of a vibrational tuning fork for love, for peace, for whatever you're meant to embody. So each of us are here to embody some form of energy, a frequency specific to our unique experience. And for some, you're going to really resonate with empathy, and some you're going to really resonate with compassion, and some you're really going to resonate with peace or love, whatever that is for you. And even if I don't mention your word that you resonate with, bring that in, because what I'm bringing into this space and what I hold in this container is an offering for that pure source energy to come in with the pure potentiality that it holds for each of us individually and all of us collectively. All of us meaning all of creation, not just all of humanity, but all of creation. Animals, plants, earth, beyond, all the planets, stars, all of it, all the universes, all the galaxies, all of it. So when you're here, bring the invitation into your heart and then into your body and into your energy field and into your mind to fully embody and receive what you need to receive in order to be who you're meant to be in this moment and every moment that follows after this gathering. The invitation is to be in alignment as often as you can. When you remember, when you're in alignment and you feel that flow, just be there. You don't even have to think about it. If you feel yourself being pulled out in that moment, you have an awareness. What will bring you back? What will bring you back to your intention? What will bring you back to that energy that you're meant to be an expression of? And we can capture it in a word. I see Monique is just saying, would love to bring joy. Yeah, be joy in every moment within yourself, but be joy in the world. If that's what joy is for you, joy is not my assignment. I'm clear it's not my assignment. I was chasing joy for a long time, but that's not my assignment. There's other people that I very clearly know, like you are a spark of joy. That is your work. That is your assignment, one of your assignments. So our soul assignments are not necessarily write a book, write a song, whatever it is that we think that it is on the level of form. It's an embodiment of an energy signature that is unique to our soul. It's unique to our expression of divinity that is, we call the soul, and our humanness that is connected, always eternally connected to our soul. Whatever it is for you, bring it. I just got off with a client for the private session, and the words for her was like, you need to be all in. Like you need to be all in. We all need to be all in, like all in, fully committed. I'm here to be peace embodied. Give it a word if you can. If it doesn't have a word, just feel the energy of what you're meant to embody and be that. Be that fully. Be that in every cell of your being as much as you can. Be that in your mind. Be that in your heart. Be that in your field. Be that in your life. Be that in every moment that you can be that. Be that tuning fork for it. Because when you align with that frequency, that energy signature that is you, you will not only have the greatest impact on your own individual life, but you'll have the greatest impact on all of creation. And the mind would be, and the ego would be, well, that's too simple. That's too small. That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, we're moving out of the physical. We're moving out of material. We're moving into more of an embodiment of our energy and frequency. We're shifting out of thought and material, mental and material, and we're moving more into feeling and frequency. So if you're feeling angry, that's the frequency you're emitting. Now, you've always done that, but right now it has a way quicker effect. It's like an elastic snap back right at you. So if you're feeling angry, don't be afraid of the anger. Give yourself permission to move through it. Just process it, move through it. And it doesn't take long to process the emotions. It's just energy in motion. So we process that emotion. You can come out the other side of it feeling clear. And you can even process what we call negative emotions. They're just denser energies under the umbrella of fear. Those energies just need to be processed, and we can actually process them very efficiently if we allow ourselves without judgment, if we go through those emotions without judging them. So doubt and fear and worry, anger, all of those are just energies. And if we contract around them, if we judge them, if we hold on to them, we bury them, we deny them, then they become out of balanced energies, more out of balance and more out of balance. And then they become a challenge for us. And it becomes a ripple effect out into the world too. So it's time to clean up all of the energies within you, all the leftovers, all the stuff. We've been cleaning for a while, but now we're doing a deep cleaning, no stone unturned. Every little pocket within you needs to be clear. That's the good news. You get to clean everything. You get to be like sparkly clean inside. That's what's possible. I just did a cleanse this week. I'll share about this cleanse. This is the best cleanse I've ever done in my whole entire life. The most effective, best, enlivened products aligned. Like, I feel like I'm drinking source. It's so brilliant. I will share in the next couple of weeks, I promise. In the community, I'll share, but I'm doing the liver one today, so I'm still energized from it. So I will share more, but it's giving me an opportunity to clear the gunk out of the physical body that I haven't been able to clear for 10 years. I haven't been able, and I did it in one day. It's so awesome. So this clearing, cleansing, cleaning, purifying is freeing you. So trust me when I say you want to do this work. You will want to do this work. And the more you do this work, the more you will feel the freedom on the other side of it. So part of you doing this work is showing up here, having this experience, whether it's live or on the replay, you showing up is having an impact. So thank you for being here. And thank you for being the presence that you are in the world. And my invitation is for you to be more of that presence. I want to give you permission. I'm giving you full permission right now. And this is my permission, but also Source's permission to be the fullest expression of you, unapologetically. And for some of you, you'd be like, yeah, okay. And then some of you are just like, I don't even know what that means. And others are going to be like terrified by that because there's some history there, what may have happened in previous experiences of lives that maybe that didn't go so well. But it played out the way it needed to then, and it'll play out the way it needs to now, but it's different this time. It's different this time. You can be a full expression of you. Not everybody's going to appreciate it, and that's okay. Not everybody appreciates me. That's okay. That's not my focus. I don't focus on the people that don't appreciate me. I focus on the people that I'm meant to influence. I'm meant to support. I'm meant to inspire. I'm meant to empower. That's who I focus on. And I focus on the energy within me and around me, my own cells. That's what I focus on. caring for my body in a way that I haven't been able to care for it before. There's new technologies, there's new things coming right now because we are calling for that. We are ready for that. There's so much more available for you to be able to become a full expression of you, to really fully embody your soul signature, your energy frequency that's unique to you, your energy signature that is unique to you. That's why you're here. So I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you're on this earth. I'm excited that you're in this gathering. I'm excited that we're all here together. And yeah, you can see I'm like, this is like, I'm buzzing with energy. This like conductivity going through my body that I haven't had in a while. There's been an up leveling of my energy and it's surging in such a curious way now. I can feel some lightning bolts already starting happening in my body. Just wait till next next time we meet. I've got this cleanse today and then maybe one more I might do, but we'll see. So let's just really embrace it, like allow it in. It's okay to be excited, to be a full expression of you, and it's okay to be terrified. It's all good. Everything's welcome here. Just stir it into this, stir it into the space. Right now, I'm a massive transmuter. I'm always a transmuter, but right now I'm like super duper transmuter. So if you got something, you just stir it into the space and let's just see what happens. You can expect a miracle there. It's yeah, it's very, very cool right now. So I'm very excited about where I'm personally able to go now, freeing myself up from the physical density that has been weighing me down in some ways. But also, I'm really excited to see where each of you go as a result of being in this space and being connected to this gathering. Because this gathering itself, it's like this is 31 episodes now. Prior to this, the Living Oneness gathering, I think I did 50 something up, 57, 50 or so gatherings before I made it a podcast. So the podcast 31. Every individual podcast episode is an activation. You could go back to any one of them and have a different experience. You could listen to the same one 10 times and have a different experience. It can activate something different in you each time. But the podcast as a whole, the intention of the gathering as a whole, is an activation in itself as well. And you saying yes to it is an activation. You coming and experiencing it and then going off into your life, you become the transmitter, you become the tuning fork, you become the change, the shift, the energy, the energizer. You become the energizer bunny if you want to. I'll share about the cleanse. I just can't in this episode. It's still fresh, but I will definitely share more as I really feel like this one is something that a lot of people can really benefit from to supercharge us, really supercharge the cells. All right. So today, what I want to do a little bit different is I want to start with maybe 10, 15 minutes of answering some questions, burning questions you have. This is not for intuitive reading, so not an intuitive reading as far as, oh, I have a health issue or this or that. That's for the live experience. The next one is on the 11th of February, the live healing experience. But for this one, any burning question you have about spirituality, about maybe some stuff that's going on in the world that you don't understand, or you need an understanding about something, let's just put it out there and see what comes in. So you can type it in the chat, ask the question there, and I will answer questions. If anybody wants to speak with me, we could do that too, but see if we get any questions. A lot of what's happening right now is very confusing because it's almost like there's this reality TV show going on, but on the big screen of life. And it's one of those reality TV shows that's really hard to watch But then for some people, it's like hard not to watch. But at the same time, it's like it's really challenging to figure out what's real, what's not real, what's true, what's not true. And there's also a blending of timelines that's happening right now. So there's a lot of people having an experience of something that they're like, this is what happened. And another person is like, no, this is what happened. And both are true. So it's a very interesting time right now. So we need to, I want to help you understand some of what's going on. Okay, let me go back to some questions here. Can you share some more of your prayers to transmute? My prayer to transmute. Well, I'm a transmuter, so that's just part of what the role I play. My body, my heart, my presence is a transmuter. That's part of the role, one of my roles. And so when I'm in a space, it's automatically influenced by the energy of who I am and whom I'm embodying that in that moment, what I'm embodying. But I can also take energy and scoop it in and stir it in and send it back out changed. That's part of my intuitive gift. And many of you on the call are probably transmuters as well, but that's one thing. My prayer for transmutation, as far as like transmuting all energies that are out of balance or out of harmony, it's like my mission. That's why I'm here. And it's very, very clear, but I don't send a prayer. It's like, please transmute and balance. My prayer is it's already answered. It's already done. And I'm just playing the part I need right now to allow it to be seen and expressed and experienced by everybody as an answered prayer. The prayer's already been answered. So that's really important to embody that. Jamie, if we are and are not in our highest timeline or anywhere in between, is whether someone's timeline or expression affected. Yeah, everybody's going to be affecting everybody right now. It doesn't matter if you're a stranger on the street or someone in your relationship, wherever you are, whatever's happening, you're going to be influencing all of creation instantly. So there's no delay in that. Before there used to be more like a ripple and it take a little while to hit things. Now it's like out in. It's like it comes right back at us really quick. So there's no delay in that. If you don't know what your highest timeline is, ask to be on the timeline where you can be most aligned right now, most in alignment with your heart's knowing or your heart's path right now, your soul's path. That will allow you to snap into or jump into that particular timeline, or at least be closer to it so that you can eventually jump into it. The timeline blending is actually interesting because what I'm seeing is the earth is there's like maybe two versions if you want to talk about two versions of the earth, but they're not two versions anymore. It's very much blended. So, which is why a lot of people are really literally having two different experiences at the same moment and seeing two different things. So there's a real blending of the timelines and our the earth that is meant to be for all of us to experience moving forward. The upgrade, I guess you could call it maybe, or the shift is already here. It's already blending. So it's a little disorienting for some people. I'll go on to the next question. I wonder about the earth grid changes. Information, it just changes it. Every place is going to feel a little different, and the energies in certain places are really contracting in some places, and other energies in some spaces are expanding. There's an expansion and a contraction happening within the earth and around the earth. Her Mother Earth herself is going through her own evolution. So we will be sensitive and feeling and sensing what's happening in the earth as well on the level of the crystalline grid, but also on the level of the earth and the elements, earth, air, water, wood, metal, all of it. We're feeling all of those elements, and we're feeling the shifts that are happening on the earth. So there's a sensitivity there. Some of us are meant to go to certain spaces and help balance and harmonize those areas. So that's part of what I do is when I travel, I go and I find the spaces that need a little bit of an expansion or alignment, and then other spaces that are maybe the energy is a little bit broken in the grid, and I can do repairs and stuff and support that. Some of you are meant to do those roles and play those parts as well. So just keep that in your awareness. And if that's something you're feeling, then be open to that. But when you talk about changes in our earth grid, that this is all good, Mother Earth is actually feeling the shifts as well, and that blend of timelines is affecting her as well. She doesn't have an objection to it like our humanness do. We're attached to certain things, so Mother Earth is adapting to it more easily than we are. Let me say that. You have a difficulty understanding timelines. I've talked about timelines in a different episode, so I'm going to leave that for that because it's a big topic. Let's say. Can you explain how our bodies are changing to become more crystalline? Yeah. So you already are crystalline in energy. That's more of our natural state. And what we're doing is coming to a place of remembering that we are and that we have the ability to connect to that. So we've been actually more programmed to forget that. So on some level, we've already been and always have been crystalline. We are becoming more crystalline. We are becoming more aware of that. And a higher frequency of our crystalline energy is being unleashed or unlocked inside of us. So we're going to have more of an experience of that, which will make us more sensitive to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth as well. So I'll leave that there. All right. So Susan, feeling so strange and unusual. I feel like I've been medicated, strange and foggy, floaty. Yes, that is, there's a level of interference in the field that is affecting 99% of the population, even if those believe and feel that they're clear. I know not many of you are going to want to hear this. When I became aware, we did the sail to tail that helps with that one. When I became aware of this particular energy of imbalance, it's a force bigger than I can give you in words. When I became aware of it, it was very clear and shown that the Folks membrane is where it's entering in a lot of people. So recognizing that you keeping that sail to tail activated is really essential. And for everybody to keep their field clear as much as possible. That's one thing, interference, external interference. The other piece around the fogginess is for the longest time, there's technology and there's things in our environment that actually affect our human brain and our capacity to be able to use the brain. And it's like it's causing the organs, not just the brain, to shrink or contract, be a good word. And when the organ contracts, our ability to conduct the electromagnetic energies is lessened and dampened, or even squashed or pinched off. And that's going to affect our ability to be able to discern and to function. Having said that, there's also an element of an evolution of our mind, not just our head mind, because our mind is in every space within and around us in every cell. Our physical brain is evolving and our mind is evolving. And we're shifting from mental consciousness or mind consciousness to heart consciousness more. And it's not just a little bit of you can have a little bit of both. We're ultimately going into heart consciousness. We're going to let go of the mental or mind consciousness and shift into heart consciousness. And in that, it requires a letting go of the way we used to use our brain and we used to use our mind. And that's disorienting for people. And it can feel a little bit foggy and confusing and weird, odd feeling. But in the disorientation phase, if you lean into it, you can get to the other side of it. And then you'll have a different level of clarity or more of an opening or release at the level of the mind. I hope that makes sense because there was a lot of little pieces in that one question. It felt like there's more than one reason for those experiences for people. There are energies of external interference that can come in through the ear or through different pathways that can provide influence of your thoughts. So if you're having thoughts that are coming in and you're like, that's not my thought, like, where is that coming from? That doesn't feel like something I would think myself, or that's not the kind of thoughts I would normally have, then you likely, highly likely have external interference in your field. There are different episodes I've talked about external interference. I can't remember how much in which episode, but I know I've done it in the live healing experience too. But in the Healer's Toolbox, there are like a whole module on external interference and how to clear that. I do clear that on one-on-one sessions too. So if you're really stuck and you can't clear and you feel like your field is infiltrated and you want it clean and clear, I can do a session where we clean it all, and then you'll be able to discern when something comes in. You'll be like, oh, wait, no, that I know what a clean field feels like. Then you can start with that fresh blank canvas. And then if something comes in the way of interference, you'll be able to identify it. So these are energies that are out of balance that are coming into trying to control or manipulate your thoughts, your organs, your body, that sort of thing. Nothing to be afraid of, because your fear, it'll feed off your fear. But external interference is something I've been working with and I'm aware of for over 5 years now. And it's just an energy that's trying to get into the field. And when it does, it wreaks havoc. And when it does, it opens doors for other imbalanced energies to come in. So you want to keep your field clear. And you want to have that field, like this is your sovereign space, and your energy field in your body is your sovereign space, and it's your unique experience here. So to have interference in the field actually affects how you are and who you are and how you show up in your life, but it also feeds confusion. It feeds forgetfulness. It feeds doubt. It feeds fear. It feeds all those things, and it keeps you running on a hamster wheel. So that's what I'll say about that. So let me look at another question. I might not go in order now because it's bounced around on me. Why I get this recurring, the nightmares as well. Recurring nightmares are sometimes something you need to process. But right now, a lot of nightmares or especially recurring stuff is like interference trying to get into the dream realm, into your consciousness. So there are things you can do to clear that realm, but also to set up it so that when you enter the dream realm, you have a clean slate. And when you leave the dream realm, nothing can follow you out. I'll leave it there for that because that's a big topic. I have talked about the dream realm, I believe, in one of the other Living Oneness gatherings, so you can go back and look for that one. Okay. My sleep is so interrupted. Yes, welcome to the world of consciousness. Like higher level consciousness. You're not going to sleep like you used to. You're not going to need as much sleep anymore. So there's part of our minds that need to let go of the idea of how much sleep we need or don't need, for one. And I get a good 4-hour chunk usually of time where I sleep. And but at the same time, my body sleeps and maybe part of my mind sleeps, but I'm aware that I'm off traveling and doing stuff. So I do a lot of work in the dream realm. When my body is resting and sleeping, I'm not really sleeping. And there's times where I remember a lot of what I did, and then there's times where I don't remember, in which it's not necessary for me to remember. So then I feel like maybe I rested more. But I've separated out the need for sleep and on a soul level, what I think, and the need for sleep in the body. Really, the body just needs to rest. And if we can rest the brain with the body, that's helpful. And if you can take your mental consciousness, your mind sometimes comes along with you, it doesn't have to be exhausting. There's times where you might leave your mental consciousness here with the body and the brain. That's okay too. But just know that we're not going to be getting as much sleep. We're not going to need as much sleep anymore. So embracing the changes. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, just breathe, meditate, be present with the body. It's actually a beautiful time for me to really tune into my body, tune into my cells, tune into what's happening with the energy around me, tune into the energy of the globe, what Mother Earth might need. It's just take that time to kind of tune in a different way, because when we wake up in the middle of the night and we're kind of in bed and the lights are out, it's a real opportunity, if you see it as an opportunity, to tune into energies that you normally wouldn't tune into. Because when you're awake and you have your eyes open and you see different things, your brain is activated in a different way, your mind is activated in a different way. And your experience of what you're seeing is influenced by what your eyes are filtering and interpreting. So use it as a time to tune into energies on more of an etheric level, on subtle energy levels. It's actually quite an exciting time for me. I don't have any problems waking up. And again, usually, for the most part, my body gets a good 3 to 4 hours time of sleep, and then I'm awake and asleep and awake, in and out of alertness. That's just what happens. All right. I love all your questions, but I want to walk you through an experience. I hope that was helpful. I hope some of that information provided some answers for you and or provided an understanding that you needed. And you could always go back and listen to it because you might hear something different. You might hear an answer to a question that you had that you didn't realize, and it suddenly was answered as well. All right. Now, if you take some deep breaths and close your eyes. And just feel the energy of your body right now. You might even get a sense of how it felt before you came on to how you feel now. You might feel energized. You might feel that energy surging through you, or you might feel heavy and dense, and that's okay too. You might feel emotional. All of it's welcome. We don't need to judge any of it. Just be aware of it all. And giving yourself permission to feel the feelings, whatever they are. Whether they're connected to something or not connected to something, don't go looking for a reason. Just be with it. If you feel grief, if you feel joy, if you feel energy that you can't quite interpret, that's okay. Just be with it all. I'm just getting this image of, in science world, when you go and you touch that static ball and all the electricity goes and your hair starts to rise up and become all static. This gathering is an electrical magnetic current of pure potential for you. So step in, place your hand in the center. Be willing to experience and feel that electromagnetic charge run through your beautiful body in whatever way it's capable of. It's going to find different pathways. And if there's gunk in the way or density, it's going to find a way around it, or it'll bump up against it to get your attention, so you do something about it. And the doing something about it is not the human doing something about it. It's the intuitive in you, inspired, guided, directed to do something. And it might be just doing one quick stretch. It might be going for a walk. It could be taking a bath. It might be lying down. It could be jumping up and down. Every moment may be different and is often different. So don't assume anything. Have no assumptions, no expectations, no attachments. Be wide open to anything, attached to nothing. Take some more deep breaths. And remembering that experience of oneness within you begins within. And then our experience of oneness around us can be in that outer layer of our energy field. And at the same time, all of creation is folded within us. But we have a unique experience here, a unique expression of the divine source. You are that unique expression. If you're willing to experience your soul's energy signature a little bit more than ever before, say yes, thank you. And we'll invite that energy to come in and expand and surge and informing your body, informing the mind, informing your field, informing all the cells and the spaces in between, sending that information through the water and the body, through all the pathways of conductivity. I'm just getting this image of this beautiful music running through you. And it's of you, part of you, but also extending from you. This beautiful music note or this symphony that is you. There we go. We're just going to invite the energy signature that is you to expand a little bit more, to become a little bit more obvious. Ask to be to feel it, to experience it, to embody it, to bathe in it, to resonate with it. And any areas that are challenged or dense or heavy or out of balance, let them be stirred into your heart space. Let them be stirred into this energy signature that is you. Beautiful expression of the divinity. Breathe, allow. Your breath is a carrier. Your breath is a conductor as well of energy. The water in your body is a conductor of energy. The fascia in the body, the energetic meridians, the bones, everything has the capacity to move, to allow, to flow. You are energy, all of it. All of you is energy. And those areas where the energy is a little denser, just accept it, honor it, witness it, accept it fully without trying to change it. You could stir it into your heart, but don't stir it into your heart because you want to get rid of it. Stir it into your heart because you want to embrace it, witness it, honor it. If it transmutes, if it changes, if it shifts, beautiful. If it doesn't, beautiful. It's okay. The energy won't shift fully until you receive what you need to receive from it, or that you understand what you need to understand about it, or you process what you need to process around it. So if it remains, trust that there's a reason, there's a purpose for it remaining, and it's okay. And you can be open without going seeking and searching and trying. You can just be open and allow and be willing, be curious. Imagine each one of us in this group, everybody who's here live, listening at the time when we're recording it, but also anybody who's ever going to be listening to it at any time in the experience of time. Let's imagine connecting to each and every one of us through a beautiful crystalline grid. You are a crystalline grid within you. There's beautiful energy grids within you. You are a sacred geometry piece of sacred geometry. You are a beautiful, sacred crystalline grid. And there's structure and flexibility and beauty in your sacred geometry. Your energy signature is unique, although we do have some similarities. Your energy signature is very unique to you. It's like your fingerprint. And imagine you could light up your energy signature a little bit more. Turn that pilot light up, illuminate it just a little bit more, and then just a little bit more, and then just a little bit more. Or for some of you, maybe a lot more. If that's what's happening, let it happen. Let it be. And you're this beautiful energy signature within this beautiful crystalline grid. You are a light, and then the grid connects us all. These threads, these beautiful silver and gold threads of light connecting each one of us all around the globe. And we create this beautiful web of harmony, this beautiful web of love, of peace, and intention for unification. And the same grid is being amplified within you so that there's this beautiful unity and harmony and balance within your body as well as your mind, your heart, your energy field. Let it expand within you and let your light feed into the grid. So you're not losing your light. It's actually you're so supercharged and becoming so amplified and supercharged that you have extra light. It's actually producing energy. And that energy is filling you up and overflowing more than you ever need. So the overflow is fed back into the grid. So it's not depleting at all. It's enlivening, it's empowering, it's inspiring, it's uplifting, it's levitating each of us. And at the same time, we're feeling this beautiful lift. We're so grounded and connected to the grid within Mother Earth. The crystalline grid of Mother Earth is connected to us as well. And we feel her consciousness, her light, her harmony, her balance, her intention, her love. And we meet the love within her with the love within us, and we meet the love within us and everyone else, and allow that love to expand divine love, not human love. This is pure, clear, clean, balanced love, without condition, without limits, without judgment, just love, essence of source. Filling you up and overflowing out into the grid. And as we feel that connection all around the globe, because there's many of us here on the call, and we're all around the globe right now. We connect to the oceans, the water sources, and those are beautiful conductors for this grid. Mother Earth is a beautiful conductor for this grid. The air is a beautiful conductor for this grid. The sun, the moon, all connected. All the planets. So we can zoom out and see ourselves all part of this beautiful crystalline grid. And then we could zoom in and see yourself as a beautiful, integral part of the grid. You're part of that structure. You are part of that beautiful sacred geometry. There's that sacred geometry within you, but then you are part of the sacred geometry that is creation as well, beyond you, beyond the experience of your human you. You are contributing to all of creation. And at the same time, you are connected to this crystalline grid that has a supercharged energy. And to whatever degree you are capable of receiving, open up to receive. Receive from the grid. Allow whatever energy in the grid, and this is all coming direct from source, because the grid, as soon as we send energy toward the grid or into the grid, it's instantly transmuted into pure source. And anything you receive is for you. It's been transmuted and shifted into a form and a frequency that would support you right now. So open up to receive that. Yes, thank you. Some of you might be feeling that in different areas of the body. I'm feeling a lot of people are experiencing it at the level of the brain. The physical brain is receiving information. It's almost like it's coming in surges. So it might feel a little bit electrically charged up there. That's okay. Or certain parts of your body might be accepting the energy, and other parts of your body might be that doesn't quite know what to do with the energy. Just if you need to move your body, move your body. If you need to make a shift, make a shift. If there's an area where it's getting a little congested, just invite it to move around it. Find a pathway of least resistance. Feel the energy in your hands and your palms. Some of you, they're being expanded. Your feet might feel different. And then invite a calming sensation and informing the central nervous system to accept and allow. Just inviting an energy to come into the brain stem at the back of the skull and down the spine, down the central nervous system. into the adrenals near the kidneys, and through the neurovascular system in the body, sending messages through the whole body. In whatever pathway it's capable of moving through. So we're not forcing, we're not creating these like intense electric shocks like you're struck by lightning, knock you down. But there are going to be surges of energy coming through. Beautiful. That's it. Take some deep breaths. Let your breath carry it through. I want you to imagine that your energy is so amplified and so pure and so powerful that it burns off anything and everything in your field and potentially burns off any and all interference. Let's do a quick sweep and clear any interference in the field. All the layers of the energy field and through the physical body as well. Any and all interference, let it be burned off. Let it be burned off by the energy signature that you are, the source and essence that you are, the purity that you are, the power that you are. And then if it needs a little extra help, we're going to send through a white dragon flame from the bottom of the energy field up through the layers, up through the body. And this energy can burn off any external interference. If there's something stuck in your field and you need to know or understand something about it, it may not let that leave or clear that because there's a purpose to it or an understanding that's required before it's gone. Sometimes we can have entities in our field that need to be cleared because there's something we need to know or understand about them first. So just know if something remains after this clearing, then there's more work to do to clear the rest. But let anything and everything that doesn't have anything to teach you, has no purpose for you to know, let that be cleared easily and effortlessly. Yes, thank you. I'm just feeling some stuff burned off and trickling out, and others it's got a good flame and it's burning off a lot of stuff in the field. And then go back to that sail to tail, so the bulk's membrane between the right and left brain, activating that membrane, lighting it up and lifting it up, and then letting that light go all the way down your spine to your tailbone, all the way up the front of the body back to your forehead. And that beautiful membrane between the right and left brain is lit up so much that it activates the right and left brain in a way that harmonizes the physical brain. So that the right and left brain are working together, not against each other. Beautiful. There we go. Take some more deep breaths. And then we're going to lift any interference out of that sail and lift it up and out, claiming your sovereign space. And really feeling the commitment to really say yes to your energy signature and the expression of who you're meant to be. Full expression of you. Your humanness and your divinity together. It's not a full expression of you as a human. It's not a full expression of you as divinity. It's both divinity and humanness together. Blended as one. This is the first time in our history of humanness that we can have both so deeply blended together. It's a very unique time and a unique experience. So lean into it, say yes to it, allow it to begin or allow it to expand and evolve the way it needs to. And you won't be able to find information on this on the internet. You won't be able to find how to do this in history because it hasn't been. This is new. This is fresh. It's exciting. There we go. Beautiful. Take some more deep breaths and then slowly bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings, seeing if you can keep this feeling of whatever you're feeling. Bring it with you. Bring it with you as you bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings so that it's not separate from you. It's not a separate experience you just had. It's like, oh, let me bring this experience into all of my humanness so that when I open my eyes, I continue to experience some of it or all of it. Don't judge what part of it you still can feel and what part of it you can't. That's okay. Just an invitation to bring it back. And you can stay longer if you need to. You don't have to come back all the way fully. See how you feel. For those of you that are back, and if you feel inspired to share maybe 1 or 2 words how you feel, or maybe a little snippet of what happened for you or how you're feeling now, what shifts you've experienced it, feel free to share in the chat. Just knowing whatever we just experienced, that is you. That is the truth of who you are. Bring that in, fold that in, stir that in, keep inviting it, keep being open to it, keep allowing. There's an invitation right now for all of you to really sink in deeper into the experience of who you are within, but also the experience of who you are in relationship to everything around you. When the topic of this podcast or the title of this podcast is Living Oneness, it's like every moment living, breathing oneness within and around you. You will still have a unique expression of divinity that we call you, but the blending of the two is where we're headed. The blending of the two earths, the blending of you, two versions of you, the divine you and the human you. That's where we're heading. There's a lot of very fresh new information coming in, and part of me really being a full expression of me is sharing a little bit more about what I do in the background. Had a lot of people, different people reach out in the past saying, oh, well, your personal journey. I'm like, my personal journey is your journey. My personal journey is everybody's journey. I have things that happen, yes, personally, but I'm so much working on a level where it's all interconnected. I work on that crystalline grid a lot. I give you an experience of it. You are part of that grid. So you're always receiving if you're open to receive. But I feel that as I share over the next couple weeks more and more of my experiences and inspire all of you to be who you're meant to be now, we are going to have some really powerful pivotal shifts coming up. It's already happening. It's already in motion, and it will continue. So that's a bit of a teaser. I get it. However, I feel like it needs to be a bit of a teaser because in the next month or so, I need you to show up. I need you to be full in. all in. And whether you show up to this gathering, that's not what I'm talking about. I just need you to show up in life. I need you to be all in. I need you to show up and play the role you're meant to play. I need you to be the presence that you're meant to be and do what you're meant to do as you're inspired to do it, as you're guided to do it. It's a very powerful time right now. It's a very exciting time. And I'm grateful to be here with all of you. I will end here, but I will send some of my sparkly, supercharged energies through the grid as well. So you might have a little shock waves for the rest of the day and tomorrow as I move through this next level of my talk detox. And I'm really honored to be here with you. And I thank you all for showing up and for being here and for being such a beautiful presence in the world and for you to lean into being even more of the beautiful presence in the world that you are meant to be. I give you full permission. And my wish for you is that you accept that permission and give yourself permission as well. I love you. I appreciate you. I honor you. Until next time, love and blessings. Thank you, everyone. Bye.